The Leyland P76, produced between 1973 and 1975, remains one of Australia's most fascinating yet polarizing cars, and today we explore it in stunning detail, beginning with its front three-quarter angle, where the bold, metallic bronze finish gleams under showroom lights, its unique proportions commanding attention with the number plate proudly declaring Leyland P76, reflecting the ambition of British Leyland to compete directly with Ford and Holden in the full-size sedan market. As we move to the direct front view, the wide stance and distinctive square headlights emphasize strength and presence, while the chrome grille highlights the design language of the 1970s, blending British styling cues with Australian road sensibilities. Rotating to the side profile on the driver's side, the length of the vehicle becomes evident, with straight body lines, subtle curves, and alloy wheels designed to balance elegance with practicality, the paintwork reflecting the glossy marble floor of the showroom. Shifting to the passenger's side, the balance of design symmetry becomes clear, showing how the Leyland P76 attempted to be more than just another sedan. It was meant to symbolize forward-thinking engineering and individuality, although history would judge it more harshly for its rushed development and build issues. At the rear three-quarter angle, the wide boot, one of the largest in its class, is visible, with tail lights integrated neatly into the squared-off back end, a design intended to maximize luggage capacity, famously large enough to fit a 44-gallon drum, a claim that became part of P76 folklore. The direct rear view reinforces this practicality, where the plate Leyland P76 sits centrally between the tail lights, the bumper reflecting showroom lighting, and the boot lid reminding us of its remarkable cargo space. Moving lower to the front angle at headlight level, we feel the imposing stance the designers wanted buyers to notice, as if the P76 was leaning forward with intent, while from the higher front angle above the bonnet, we appreciate the subtle ridges on the hood, the wide windshield, and how the roofline flows back to the squared rear. Opening the passenger door and stepping inside, we see the brown leather seats and expansive dashboard, designed with comfort in mind, though execution often fell short, but in our carefully restored example, the craftsmanship feels refined, presenting a glimpse of what Leyland originally intended. A close-up of the dashboard and steering reveals a mix of chrome accents, large circular gauges, and a steering wheel meant to feel modern for its time, reinforcing the ambition to rival local giants. Shifting to the backseat view, passengers are treated to surprisingly generous legroom and wide seating, with leather upholstery adding an air of luxury that buyers in the 1970s would have appreciated, though the inconsistencies of assembly often varied quality between cars. With the bonnet lifted, the engine bay is revealed, housing the advanced alloy V8 engine, a technological leap that should have cemented its reputation, yet production shortcuts often hurt its reliability. Still, the engineering spirit is alive when you see the mechanical layout in crisp detail. Focusing on the wheel and rim close-up, the alloy wheels stand out, rare for Australian sedans at the time, meant to reduce weight and improve handling, though they also symbolized the ambition that stretched beyond what Leyland could reliably deliver. A lower angle of the tire and underbody view shows suspension components, tire tread, and the kind of practical strength required for Australian roads, reminding us of the balance between ambition and utility. Returning to the driver's side with the door open, the wide entry frame highlights accessibility, the seats blending comfort with style, while the chrome-trimmed dashboard peeks through with a sense of modernity for its day. From a bird's-eye top view, the proportions of the Leyland P76 are fully revealed, the long hood, broad roofline, and squared trunk making it a car of presence and scale, designed to compete in the big leagues. In a dimly lit showroom, headlights glowing, the car takes on a dramatic stance, the bronze paint shimmering under ambient spotlights, adding a cinematic aura to the design. From a diagonal wide shot across the showroom floor, reflections ripple across the bodywork, emphasizing the straight lines, and capturing the P76 in a way that shows why it remains a cult classic despite its flaws. A close-up of the interior roof and rear-view mirror brings attention to often overlooked details like the fabric lining, chrome trim, and clean symmetry of the mirror, a glimpse into how Leyland sought to refine small aspects of the driver's experience. Finally, the full showcase shot of the car in the center of the showroom reminds us of the ambition and legacy of the Leyland P76, a vehicle that dared to dream big, to challenge the dominance of Ford and Holden, to offer something larger, stronger, and more innovative than the competition, and though its execution stumbled, the legend lives on. This car represents both a cautionary tale and a treasured memory in Australia's automotive history, and by appreciating its design inside and out, from every angle, from the front headlights to the deep boot, from the alloy wheels to the brown leather seats, and from the engine bay to the steering wheel, we not only revisit an automobile but also an era where ambition and innovation pushed boundaries, even if results fell short, leaving behind a cult classic that continues to fascinate car lovers, collectors, and historians alike.